welcome to the Masha Show. This is a place where we'll talk about our individual wellness journeys, body image as we age, intuitive eating, healing our emotions, healthy relationships, and so much more. My mission is to help other women in their 30s, just like myself, by bringing deeper, more important topics to life when it comes to health and wellness, honoring our bodies through movement, and madly falling in love with ourselves again. I hope you enjoy. Let's dive right in. Hi, lovelies. Welcome back to the Masha Show. Today we will discuss fitness, exercise, gym, right? All the things that our people are very familiar with the first 2, 3 weeks of January. Right now, we are, I believe, in the second week of January, so I'm sure you are along with those people. You probably noticed there's a lot of, not a lot of empty seats on the treadmills and the workout machines, and a lot of people are motivated to get into the new exercise routine. Today, I would like to talk about what would be the best exercise routine for women and how they're different from what the rest of the fitness culture is designed for. So, if you look at the research, as far as most of the diets and fitness plans like 8 minute abs, Beachbody, there's many others. They're designed on the research based primarily on men. So 96%, I believe, is men in the study group and 4% is women. But the rest of the society is consists of a different ratio. And most women, I feel like, are actually more are more of a chance for them to get involved in an exercise program than men because we are a little bit more obsessed and care more about what we look like to the society, to ourselves, to our loved ones, the social media. We definitely are a lot of value. I think it's a whole different topic, but a lot of value that women have in the society is based on the way they look, how thin they are, how put together they are, how young they are, right? So, of course, we tend to obsess about exercise. Most people, of course, do it for aesthetics. Others do it to actually feel good, get the endorphins going, the runner's high, and all the good stuff. But a lot of it doesn't seem to last for most people. Well, that's because it's mostly designed for men. And as far as women go, how we're different from men, obviously we have a womb and we also have a menstrual cycle. And that does not mean just during your bleeding season, like bleeding week or bleeding days. Usually it's 3 to 5 days. It's actually the whole month. So throughout the month, we experience a change in hormones, right? So during the uh, during the menstrual cycle, when we are bleeding, our hormone estrogen tends to increase, hence why we feel a little bit fluffier, we retain more water, and we just feel not as energetic. Versus, 2, 3 weeks later, when we are ovulating, we're very energetic, we feel very sexy, very vibrant in the bedroom, and so on. So uh, the reason behind that is our uh, basal temperature changes with our hormones as well, and therefore our body requires different things. So let's go through the four cycles, the four phases of your menstrual cycle. And I'm sure you've heard of this before. If this is new to you, you can write me a DM or you can contact me on Instagram at your guide Masha. We can dive in deeper. I also have a free guide that you can upload underneath the show notes in this episode that will take you um, through and through of what you should be doing. Uh, Actually, I'd like to take that word out. Nobody should be doing anything. Of ideas and suggestions, an invitation for you to practice a different way of eating, um, even running your business, how you plan your weeks throughout the month, as far as productivity and what you want to accomplish, and also on how you should exercise. So let's start. First, when the first part of our uh, menstrual cycle, right, is the menstrual phase. So that's the phase we typically are bleeding, we are shedding the lining of the uterus. And in that stage, the last thing that I suggest doing for women is getting in a treadmill, getting into a HIIT class, right? Going to the soul cycle session. The reason behind it is if you are not allowing or giving permission for your body to rest, that is when it basically shuts, the cortisol level goes up, and you are actually starting to store more fat. So your body, when it feels under stress, it doesn't feel as safe, so it tends to hold on to of what it thinks will protect it. There's many other reasons why we hold on to weight, and I'll discuss it in other episodes, like emotional trauma, just a lot of different things that have to do with our nervous system. And that's also what I teach in my 90-day shed and shift program, where we shift that mindset. But yeah, allowing your body to rest during this menstrual phase. It is also called the winter season of your body. Basically, hibernate. Sometimes, you can think of maybe taking a nap, just paying attention to the cues of your body. um, stretching exercises are great to not only for muscle repair. I'm not saying like yoga, just in general. Just there's actually stretching labs and stretching classes stretching studios that I've heard of in Europe. I have not heard of any here in US, at least where I live in Colorado. So if you know of any stretching studios, let me know in the Colorado Springs area. A lot of walks, not running, but like easy walks with your pets. Maybe some mat Pilates, maybe some breath work, um, that will allow your body to still have some type of movement with breath, and just the heart rate might go up, but you're not physically putting too much effort into what you're doing. Maybe like yoga, and like I said, taking a nap. Let's move on to the second stage, which happens usually 3 to 7 days um, after, well, you bleed for 3 to 7 days, and then you enter into the follicular phase. And that lasts about a week up to 10 days. This is your spring season of the body, so you're waking up. Think of like the snow's melting, right? You are waking up, the flowers are starting to bloom. So wake your body up with some fun cardio, right? Start the phase with trying a new cardio, maybe dance class, could be sensual embodiment class, which is what I'll be teaching soon as well. Maybe a light jog, uh, maybe even a little swim. As this phase continues toward the end of it, like day 6, 7, 8, you can advance to running, biking, jumping rope, just getting your heart rate up, whatever way that looks like for you. If you're not a runner, don't run. Yeah, if you don't like jump roping, try something else. Go on an elliptical. I think most people that I know love to dance, even if, not necessarily for others' entertainment, just for you. Just you, yourself, and you in your bedroom. Turn up some music and dance. Any way to get your heart rate up. That will help get things into movement. The third stage is the ovulatory phase, which is the summer season. So what do we think of summer season? We think maybe dresses, summer dresses. We think of hot bikinis, less clothes, sexy phase, sexy, hot, steamy phase of your menstrual cycle. So this is the chance, the opportunity for you to really hit it hard. The only thing is this phase lasts about 3 to 4 days. So you'll feel hot and sexy for that weekend or those 3 to 4 days. And this is what, the research recommends is for you to hit the high energy workouts, like HIIT, right? So interval running, sprints, cycling classes, boot camp style classes, kickboxing classes, which I love to do before. The problem with what I was doing is I was doing it every week when I should have been, switching up my workouts, and it also keeps your body guessing. I think also research shows that if we keep repeating the same thing, your body tends to predict of what's to come, so it's not going to be challenged as much and will most likely not change. So breaking out your workouts into different styles. So maybe 1 month you'll try a HIIT workout for those 3 or 4 days. I love doing workouts with kettlebells. There's plenty of them on YouTube. There's also the Nike free app, so you can use that as well, just to get your heart pumping. Boxing, kickboxing classes, CrossFit, all of those are great. Being in groups, great opportunity to mingle with people. Um, just high intensity workout. So that's 3 to 4 days, and then stage 4, the final stage, is your fall season, the luteal phase. The luteal phase is where the first part of the week is a great opportunity for you to focus on strength training, building lean muscle. Yes, I said it. Pick up the dumbbells and start building the muscle. And trust me, you are not going to bulk up like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, you are building your future for your body, because with age, we tend to build less muscle, we tend to lose more of our bone density, and the best way to prevent it is start working out today by strength training. If you don't know where to start, I think most gyms do have free sessions available with a trainer, so they can kind of give you guidelines of how to use the dumbbells on different machines. There's plenty of workouts online, YouTube, and maybe make a friend, with somebody that is educated in that area. I learned a lot from my boyfriend, who does nothing but strength training because he's a guy. He has tons of testosterone and he can pump it every single week. Me, I focus on that during my luteal phase, the first part of the luteal phase. The luteal phase lasts 10 to 14 days, so it's about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and that's actually where I am today. Right now, I will be switching my workouts because it's the later part of my luteal phase, into doing more intense yoga, reformer Pilates, if you have an opportunity to do it. Great workout because you're using your body pretty much as resistance. So, resistance training. And you can also get into a little bit of bar and slow it down closer to the winter season, your menstrual cycle, with maybe a bar class, maybe a gentle yoga class. There's also something I'll be teaching or facilitating called the movement, which is being very gentle with your body, but challenging it as well with micro movements. It's a great workout as well for your mind and your body as well. So that's pretty much it. That sums it up. So to give you a recap, menstrual phase, we slow down, we hibernate, we do a lot of stretching, a lot of yoga, we take a nap. Follicular phase is we start waking up with a spring, fun cardio, new dance class, a light jog, and then with the later part of the phase, running, biking, and jumping rope. Ovulatory phase is we are hitting it hard with HIIT workouts, group biking, soul cycling sessions, bootcamp style classes, kickboxing, and then luteal phase. We are focusing on strength training, the first part of the phase, and then going into bar, gentle yoga, Pilates after. I hope this served you well, and I'll see you on the next episode. And don't forget to download my free guide. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I am so excited to share with you wonderful ladies that my
On-one coaching 90-day program Shed to Shift is officially open, and I will be taking only 5 ladies. A few of the spots have been filled, so there's 3 more left. If you are interested, please click on the link in my bio to learn more about the program, see if it's the right fit for you, and if I could help you on your journey to weight loss, more self-confidence, and finally falling in love with your true, authentic self. I love you and have a blessed week.